Hmm. Hello everyone, my name is Namek and welcome to tonight's stream. This is Stanley Parable. I've just finished Yakuza 0. Oh, hey Ned, welcome. Stream just started. Alright, this
Yeah.
is Stanley Parable. I had a lot of people asking me to play this game, and by the look of the thumbnail I had to make, I honestly have no idea what this game is about. Is it a subliminal kind of game where it's just creepy environments, and all that, but it seems to have gotten a very, very positive response from the community. Hey Ben, welcome. What's up? Nothing much. We're finished with Yakuza 0, and now I'm back to the regular scheduled program, which is Whore. This game is interesting, because it's asking me a bunch of things that I never thought I would this game needs to know. Well, it's not 7 a.m. where I'm from. Oh, there we go. It's 7 p.m. where I am from. So let's start.
Oh, yeah, this game is pretty solid. I've never seen anything quite like it at all, really.
Alrighty, then let's begin. It's been a while since I played a horror game. It's been a while. Is this a horror game based inside an office? Because that's what I'm getting at. And I see that there's a loop here.
Also, I know you don't watch trailers, but Poppy Playtime Guide Chapter 5 teaser and Bendy the Cage also surprisingly got one.
I'm not gonna watch it, mainly because I want to keep it I don't want to spoil anything. It is the last chapter. I'm gonna buy either way, even if it's bad or a disappointment. I'm gonna buy either way. I hope it isn't. I do know that it's coming out next year, or so it seems. But I do wish that they should take their time. So I'm hoping for like mid to late 2026. So that'll be plenty of time for it.
Yeah, I don't think there's a confirmed release date, but I do hope they take their sweet ass time with it. Because I liked Chapter 4. I'm fine with it, but I want Chapter 5 to be way better since it's supposedly, because we don't fully know, the last chapter, the finale, the conclusion.
Yeah. Well, let's see. All right, guys, let's start this game. And I like the fact that the computer is mimicking all of our controls. Huh. Actually, quite cool. The end ever is the end. I don't know what that means.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons.
So is this like a parody of the typical 9-to-5 jobs?
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Wow, and how much does he get paid?
Might have considered it soul-rending. Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Wow.
Stanley was happy.
Hey, as long as Stanley is happy, that's all we care about, right?
One day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
He got fired.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one
order
had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Oh, the company went bankrupt?
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I can actually leave. 427. I wonder if that number has any meaning. I like how... Man, this really is a cubicle, isn't it? Except it's a lot bigger than a cubicle. I like how there's a portrait of a photo of the outside world instead of an actual window. Oh, the clock actually moves. But it's not the time that I set. Oh. So it's almost 12 o'clock. It's around 11:20-ish? Okay. Anything interesting here? Probably not. That's strange. I have no reflection.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
They were laid
Stanley
off.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh. I
No matter
hate
how hard
Monday.
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
A pencil sharpener, a phone. This has got to be early 2000 because of these computers still have like disk drives in them. Still no CD, so definitely early 2000 or late 1990s. And by the looks of it, I don't know what to say about these windows because is it imply that I'm outside or are these fake? Or excuse me, does that mean that it's daytime outside or is it just something that to stimulate the outside environment? Oh, is this an anomaly game? Is this an anomaly game? Is this where I find the anomaly? No, I guess not. Okay. Hello? Anyone home? I want to read these files, but they're too... Oh, there we go. 5th annual... Okay, I'm not reading that. This one looks interesting. Knowing your city. Okay. I definitely can't read that. My eyes aren't that small. Anyone home? Is there a monster here? Is it just... Everyone hates Mondays. Or 27. 4B3? What? This place doesn't make any sense. Is this what it feels like to work in Amazon? I want to read that, but there's no zooming in for it. Hey, Seabass. I think you were one of the people who recommended this game,
Stanley
right?
came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Okay. Into the door on his left. Should I listen to the voice? Because he sounds like a British asshole. So
You can listen to
gonna
the voice
This
if
was
you
not the correct
want,
way to the
but you
meeting
don't
room,
have to.
and Stanley
Only
knew
if
it
you
perfectly
want.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
yeah, I'm not gonna listen to him. This is like a maze, isn't it? Ah, oh.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments
can't go
here
back
in this
either way.
immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley
Yes,
simply stood
what a
here,
beautiful break
drinking
room.
it all in.
Coffee nut. I love Monday. I hate Mondays. Number one dad.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Well, I never had much connections to my co-workers anyway, right? I think you did
Eager to
recommend
get
it.
back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, first door on his left. There's nothing really interesting in there that I want to look at, so I'm going to take the one on the right. I'm going to disobey.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, these guys a bit of a... This got a humor. It's definitely British humor right here. Do not lie. If you are lying, stop right now. Stop. Who's lying? 7 different endings? Well, we'll see. Well, I'm definitely going for the bad ending because I'm not following any instruction. This has got to be the Amazon warehouse. Look at this damn place.
But yeah, this game is pretty replayable.
Okay. Do not jump in the cargo when it is lifting motion. It will cause death. You think?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
That's what
that
the enemies
investing
would
your
say.
trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really?
Yeah.
In the middle of something, do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why,
Maybe.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay. Danger. Danger everywhere. Hey, one only. Oh, yeah. You guys are happy that I'm finally playing a horror game now. Okay. Huh. This would be really cool if it was in VR. I would get a bit creeped out by this place. I don't think there's any sort of ghost or enemies that are attacking. It's just purely psychological torture of being in an endless maze of office space. Okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Stanley tried to go to the other door, but it does not work. Stanley tried to find the key card to open the extra door, but doesn't find it. Stanley thinks about entering the red door. But Stanley is not very good at following instructions.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm colorblind. Stanley does not compute. Are you gonna transfer
I
me
still
back?
don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red. Stanley decides to not listen.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop
Maybe on the
you.
next stream only. Oh, Stanley found a...
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Oh, good.
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? I don't think I put a
Absolutely.
lot of time into that, because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable
Whoa.
desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work
Yes.
with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell
Oh,
you
can
what,
you actually hear
let me
me?
take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley.
Oh.
Take it for a spin.
Oh, well, that door does look more interesting than the other ones. Huh. Hey, Sandwich. Welcome. Will I ever play Geometry Dash again? Of course I will. Of course I will. It's for just chatting. It's just... I decided to play this one because, well, I just got this one off of a sale, right? Middle door. What the hell? Please rate your experience so far.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
You are? Huh. Thanks for the sub. It's mid.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe
Yeah.
next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes?
Absolutely. Yes, we can.
Wonderful.
Your voice acting
based
is
on the
top
data
notch.
From your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
You did?
Let's take
Let's
a
see.
look.
A Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. And no one's on there. Huh. Good old Neo is offline. This is gotta be a troll. What? They just beat the game in a couple of seconds? 21% skip the intro sequence, only the worst 3 players. This is me on the 9,328th place. Wow, that means I suck. How long did it take you to get to the correct door? Huh. Why not ask some friends for help? Friends list empty. Oh, I'm definitely not listening to this guy. How about I go to this one? I went to the middle, so I'm gonna go to the left one. Again?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again,
No.
Honest answers, please. Hey, I
No.
nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
I'm getting...
In
Whoa!
this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches
Oh,
the
look at this
fire,
baby!
you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take
Well, the baby
notice.
must learn
But
how
of
to
course, the
walk.
message of the
So
game
I would
only
say
becomes
that
clear
he
once
must.
you've
I
been
mean,
playing
the
it
closer
for
he gets to
about
the
4
fire,
hours.
the more
So
he'll
why
learn
don't
to
you
not
give
go
it
around
4
it.
hours of
If he
play
gets
to make
burned,
sure
it's the
effective?
baby's fault.
Be
You
sure
know.
to keep notes on your experience.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, did you not learn that?
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Well, I'm not a
Because if
father,
it's the
so thank
latter, well, I
God.
don't know what
So
to do.
yeah,
completely
I'm
out
sorry
of
about that.
ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even
He's
going
not
to
even
try.
burning.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
You're very welcome.
Hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
What do we have here? Is there a jump scare coming?
Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Aha! Fascinating.
Whoa!
What do you think this
Firewatch?
game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
Is this
Well, it
Firewatch?
seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from
Whoa.
up high in your creep
I
tower.
did not expect
Perhaps for
this.
some sort of twisted erotic.
How did you
purpose.
know?
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total
Huh.
mental depravity.
Yeah, it's
So far,
Firewatch.
I
Even
love
the logo is
everything
here.
about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Do we actually get to? Okay. Okay, this is actually pretty interesting. I don't know where this. All right, I want to see what is here. Who fire watches the fire watch? Huh. Well, hold on. I'll go out into the bed, but I gotta see what the hell is in here. Dig it, Wyoming. The clock's not moving. Huh. Did this game know that I played Firewatch? Fuck Alaska. Well, it's not like I can interact with anything, though. Yeah, this is definitely Firewatch. A pretty good game, I must say. Okay. Anything else here? No? Alright, let's go. Ah, it's beautiful. Yeah, the generator and everything. And there's the other Firewatch. Okay. We can't jump for some reason. I thought there was a jump button. There's no sprint button either. But we can only walk. Did this game just turn into another game?
No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
What?
thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong
How the hell did I
directions,
jump?
no path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out
No.
of the woods now,
No,
Stanley.
let me out. Let me out. Damn it.
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls.
Oh,
Something
tell me
with
not.
nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Hold on. No. No, I can climb through it. I can climb out of here. Yes.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
What? What? What the hell is this?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you.
What
to
is this
run around
game?
in. There isn't
Oh,
any
it's Rocket
possibility
League.
That you could get lost
I
here.
thought it looked
Now,
familiar.
This is game.
Never
design.
played this game though.
Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Okay, let's try and get lost in this game then. Okay.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
We don't. Where's the
There are
ball?
lots of
Where's
cars here
the
in back,
where
but
are the
obviously
racers?
There's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a
Hey,
ball
ball man.
of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yeah,
Touchdown.
I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
A little big, but sure. I hope they got the license for all this. Because obviously this is not. I don't think they can use the official logos or anything like that. Because I know this is
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it
I am
better
winning.
than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
It is.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
That may be
I
true.
think we try it out. Here
All right,
comes
let's
another
go with the
ball.
blue.
Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
It
Stanley,
does.
I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I
Woo!
simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
More balls. Oh man, this is a little bit hard to score than I thought. Go in this way. Damn it. Fudge. Come on. How hard is it to just...
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
I am.
Having fun?
I
Is this
am.
a
I'm
real
certainly in. This is
video
fun.
game? Well, I sure hope
Yippee!
not time because... Hold on. What are you doing?
What? I did not mean to...
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
The alpha test. Work in progress. What did I just do? I did not mean to do that. Is there a flashlight? No, there's... What? What? Huh? Huh? Hello? Anyone here? Okay, I kind of missed the voice because it's... This is getting a little bit creepy. Hello? Okay. It's just a freaking words. Hello? Hello? Anyone home? Yeah, this would be very creepy in VR. Light. Well, at least my walking animation is pretty fast.
Stanley made his way through the creepy ass halls.
427. This is where I worked. This is my office in an alternate dimension. Aww. Okay. I can't interact with any of this. This look. What is going on? Okay, I can't interact with any of this. Hello? Anyone home?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
I'm just gonna call
He'll
this guy's
understand
name
soon what I was
Stu.
trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
All right.
I
See
can
you
wait.
soon, Stu. Okay. Was that it? What? Was that one of the endings that I got? What was that? What it's about? Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
All
Stanley
right.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So it's just walking to certain directions and input received. I don't remember that being there. Oh, is this where once I get different endings, I get different inputs and then I get something new here, right? Okay. So when that's the case, we just need to make different decisions every time we choose the doors, I think.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
Alright,
doors,
I'll follow the
he
directions
entered
this
the
time.
door on his left.
I'll follow the directions this time then, to a T.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out massive aggressively on coworkers. Make sure your slide has a slick blue back graphic in the header, and throw in some bevel on all the text. This will ensure a calm and productive work environment. Everyone is unique. You most of all. I don't know. They don't look very unique to me. All right. Charts, slides, charts, and slides. Okay. Synergy core value expenditure. Okay, I'm not in the mood for presentation. Room closet.
Nutmeg, what is up, my
G?
G?
But there was nothing
Hey,
here,
Fire,
so
welcome
he
back.
turned around and got back on track.
It's Skyzilla.
Oh, my bad.
Officer Joey.
Joey, yep. Oh, you changed your avatar, that's why.
Yeah. So I can't beat the game. I've got killed by all of them so much times. Plus Trap, well, he's a little bit annoying. It's
Coming to a
I
staircase,
juked out
Stanley
Thick
walked
Bear a lot of
upstairs to
times.
his
I have
boss's
clips.
office.
And I also juked out Freddy and Bonnie at the same time, which was insane. But I can't beat it. It's so hard.
Well, the thing is that I told you to use the camping strategy. I can't help you if you want to do the juking.
Oh, definitely, I'll use that. But I'm gonna stay in voice chat. But I'm gonna go eat.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley
Okay.
was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
What dark
What he could
secret
not have
indeed.
known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And
Well,
so the
that's-
boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Amazing.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Wow. For some reason, it reminds me of Chapter 4 in Poppy. With all these industrial things. Ah. Okay, what's in here? Hello? Do I press up or down? Stu? Oh. down, don't we? What is the purpose of this game? Is just to mind F with me?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
He finally grew a brain
would not
cell,
go
maybe?
unanswered for long.
Alright, it seems like there's absolutely no way that this... Yeah, there's no jump scare, it's just...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large
it's
door
just a
that
walking
read
simulation. Okay,
Mind
I
Control
feel
Facility.
fine. Escape. I did say that we're gonna follow the instructions to a T, so we're gonna go towards it. Okay. Hello? Computer.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place
Matrix?
hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Well, of course I do. Well, I hope I do. I probably don't, but I'm gonna do my best. Okay. Camera.
Now the monitors jumped
Wow.
out, their true nature revealed.
Ah,
Each bore
basically,
the number of an employee
it's
in
a
the
spy
building.
on
Stanley's
all of the
co-workers.
employee.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
All
And
in the
Stanley,
palm of my
one
hand.
them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
427. 427. There it is. There's our office in the middle right there. No one's there though. Imagine no one is here. So this place has about 600 employees. Well, 601. But some of them were
This
fired.
mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
No.
Was this the only reason he
No.
was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been
No, I
manipulated
refuse to believe it. I
accept
refuse to
blindly?
believe this. No, Stanley, we need to escape.
No. He refused to believe it. He
Yes.
couldn't accept it. His own life in
Pirate?
someone else's
What the hell?
control? Never.
What is an employee
It was
pirate?
unthinkable.
I
Wasn't
need to
it?
get the hell out.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad
Mind
or
control
content.
status.
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over
So you
another
want me to
human
destroy
life.
this place?
For he would dismantle the controls once and
Yes.
for all.
Oh, let's end this. Mind controls idle, awaiting input. System shut down. Off. To hell with this place. I'm not exactly scared, but I am getting a little bit of chills. I was like, what is going on here? I'm so confused and lost at the same time.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
I hope so.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
Yes.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Thanks for the
Freedom
help,
was
Stu. I
mere
should have listened to you
moments
for the first time. My
away.
bad.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries?
Hey,
did this
Shuyan. Yeah,
strange
it's been a
open
while, huh?
hold?
Welcome.
But as sunlight
Happy
streamed into the
Sunday, I
chamber,
guess?
he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power.
Playing
that he had
Stanley
been seeking, but
Parable.
happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to
Freedom.
do, or how to feel.
So this is what it
Whatever
feels
life
like
he lives, it
to
will be his.
to being let go of a
That was
job.
all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only
Let me
thing
out, let me out, let me out.
knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Yes. Wow.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon
Okay,
his
this is
skin,
definitely the best
a
ending so
feeling of
far.
liberation, the
1 week of
immense
school left so
possibility
far.
of a new
Congratulations,
path
man.
before him. This
If you
was
have
exactly the
exams, then I
way,
wish you the best
right
of luck.
now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley
What's
was
happening?
happy.
Thank you, Stu, for all the help. Now I'm getting the hell out of here. Is that the end of the game? I mean, I complete Stanley Parable. I mean, I guess it was... Okay. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone.
So we just keep
What could it
playing this
mean?
until we get different
Stanley
endings.
decided to go
I
to the
see.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
I
missed a
might
memo.
need some of you guys' help for the other endings. The first 2 endings was easy to get,
When Stanley
and,
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered
five,
the door on his
five
left.
3 hours, 3 hours exam. Jesus. Well, you are in Asia, so sorry, but the Asian exams are rather brutal. All right, I'm gonna follow the instructions exactly this time, except when there's a part where it says
Yet
we go
there
to
was
the
not a
exit
single person here either.
or escape, we're gonna go through that
Feeling a
one.
wave of disbelief, Stanley
So what are
decided to
your
go
thoughts
out to his
so
boss's
far
office. Coming
on the
to a
game?
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
Confusing,
boss's office.
intriguing, creepy, but definitely not scary. All right, so
Yeah,
then we enter the code.
Stepping
Yeah,
into his manager's office,
definitely a
Stanley
pretty
was
solid
once again
game, I
stunned
think,
to
at
discover
least.
not an indication of
And
any human
and more
life.
on the comical
What could
side
it
for
mean?
sure.
Stanley
More like a
wondered
comedy,
aloud
light
to
horror kind of
nobody.
bit.
He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk,
I don't know.
pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings.
Like, I don't know, it has some
desperate
kind
for
of
clues to
creepy
his
bits at
situation.
times, but I don't know if
But
I
his
would
attention
classify
was
the
caught
game
by a
as
keypad
horror.
behind the boss's desk.
Thriller, I guess?
What could its
Mystery?
purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it
what's
an
up?
extra secret
Hey, what's
PIN
up, man?
number, 2845.
I think I have a cold
But
or
of course,
something.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Incredibly,
Well, I hope
by
you get
simply
better,
pushing
man.
random
When I get a
buttons on
cold,
the
it's
keypad,
always
Stanley
the
happened to
Asian
input the correct
remedy
code
when if
by
you don't want to go
sheer
get
luck.
medicine.
Amazing.
It's
He
always
stepped into the newly opened
ginger
passageway.
broth. Boiled
My
water
parents
with
call
ginger
it,
and honey.
Van flu. But yeah, I feel like I have the flu, except I know it isn't flu.
Drink a lot of
Just feel like
water,
flu.
and then if you want to clear your throat and your head, just boil some water, put slices of ginger in there, a little bit of sugar or honey. Clears your throat in no time. And it'll warm you up too. That's what my parents do.
Stanley walked straight ahead
So
through the
today
large
I've
door
just been
that
a
read
bum,
Mind
laying in
Control
bed, watching
Facility.
Mob Psycho 100.
Although
and-
this passageway had the word
Yeah, that's
escape
pretty much my
written on
day.
it, the truth
Take
was
some meds,
that at the
eat
end
some
of this
food, watch
hall,
Mob Psycho.
Stanley would meet his violent death.
I
Yeah.
see.
Good show, man.
Uh-oh. Stu says that we're gonna meet a violent end. Uh-oh, this is not good. Let's see.
Well, I'm
The
gonna
door
go back
behind
to
him was
being a
not
bum
shut.
and eating
Stanley still
nachos.
had every
Bye.
opportunity to turn around and
Yeah.
get back on track.
Okay, come
At
on,
this
come on, come
point,
on.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Let's
and
keep walking.
willingly confront his death.
I'm definitely willing to confront death. Ho ho ho! Okay. It's down there. We're just going down the shaft? Whoa!
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he
Oh,
reflected
shit.
that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
No!
Stanley can't see the big
No!
picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow
No!
vision of what this world
This is a
is.
terrible,
Perhaps his
terrible...
death was of no great loss, like
No!
balls from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this
No!
to his brief and shallow life.
No!
Farewell, Stanley.
No! Stu! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! No!
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing
No.
him instantly.
Ah! Okay, that did not happen. Okay.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Yeah, I could just do the restart the game over, right? Oh, is this outside? No, it's not. Where the hell are we? Heaven?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless.
Well, that's
making
true, especially
life
in
the
a video
same.
game.
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Ah. Oh, a map of our office. Nature painting. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Stanley computer. Okay. Filing cabinet. These are basically assets. I see. Oh. Uh-huh. Button sounds. And here are the credits. Okay, this is definitely an ending. We go here? Or go to the other side? Oh. Hello? I don't think there's any consequences at all. It's just, what do you want to see? Okay.
Where were all of his co-workers? Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him?
Outtakes.
For all his button pushing. Does that sound
Okay.
plausible to you? Then he pushed.
Alright, this is an ending, alright. Usually you would consider this to be the final ending because it unlocks everything. Freedom ending. Aha. Conditions desk. Freedom ending. Another one. Countdown room. Alright. We haven't been here. The levers, we never seen that. This game is now paused. Begin the game again. Escape menu. Trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one released in May 2012. Man, this game is old. Feature a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is repairing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Oh, this is supposed to be the deluxe version, so I don't know, maybe add a new few things in here that I didn't know about. Okay. Ooh, the phone. What happens when it hits 0? The apartment timer. Not picking up the phone will lead to a different ending. Alright. What? I am so confused. Okay, this is the left side of where I came from. Okay, cool. Is this it? Is this all that I get to see? Oh, I actually... What is this? Pen sticker. Dead, strong, bad. How do you tie it with box... Ugh. What do the lights in the control room do? I really want to know. Montgomery Jones. Okay. So this is just a... like a thriller type game. Where it's just going around. No... I don't know what to say. There really is no enemies or anything. Okay, here is the exit. Cool.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another.
Who is
How
this?
they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Who is this? Who's the chick?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Oh,
But listen
shit.
to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program
Hey, White
before
Rose,
they
welcome.
both fail.
Welcome
Push
back,
escape
Seabass.
and press quit. There's no other way
back.
to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path.
Begin the game again? That's what the lady is telling me. Should I trust the lady? Okay, there we go. Well, that was not a
All his
very
co-workers were gone. What could
that was
it
not a
mean?
very cool ending.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
All right, so I'm gonna do my best to get as many endings as I can. Again, you guys said there was like 7, so I think I got like
When Stanley
3.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he
Alright.
entered the door on his left.
We follow the instructions here. Hey, you are White Rose? Nice. Well, you can listen to me screaming
there was
about
not
this
a
game, though.
single
Although,
person
unfortunately,
here
I'd
either.
say that this is not
Feeling
a
wave of disbelief,
this is not a horror
Stanley
game.
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Oh, thanks, Stu. And we do nothing in there. Alright, this time, we
Coming
take the
to a
left.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Oh, wait,
office.
no. We're gonna keep going up, and then we're gonna take the bathroom route. Okay, money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Oh, this is a nice little bathroom you got here. Alright, I guess there's nothing for us there then. Alright, let's go the downstairs instead. Well, this does not look very ominous. Ooh, is that a letter? Nope, nothing in there. Stanley decided to go to the other route. There's a car.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Yeah, I would
All
be
of my
crazy too of going
coworkers
through this
blinking
place.
mysteriously out of existence.
Xerox
in a single
machine in the middle of the
moment for
hallway.
No reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
Oh my god, it's a
And
loop.
as Stanley
It's a loop.
pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example,
So, Nutmeg, can you
why
see my
couldn't he
screen?
see his feet when he
No,
looked down?
I don't.
Why did doors close automatically
let
behind
me
him
restart
wherever
this.
he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Oh my
They
god,
simply
we're in a
repeated.
loop.
No,
We are
Stanley
in
said
a
to
loop.
himself,
This is
this
not
all
good.
Too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He
Is there
yelled.
any way
anybody
out of
see
This
this?
is all a dream.
No.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have
You should
finally
pull it up
found
and then
an
mute the
answer,
stream.
an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He
Oh
wasn't
my
going to
god,
lose
it's
his
me.
job.
I'm
He wasn't
losing
crazy
it.
After all.
This game.
He thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to
Okay,
go
is there
back
any
to my
anomalies I need to
boring
watch?
real-life
No, I
job
can't even
pushing
go back
buttons.
anyway.
I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
So,
So,
Nutmeg, it's
he imagined
currently
himself flying
12 of
and began to
5
gently
a.m.
float above the ground.
He activates in 10
Then
seconds.
he imagined himself soaring through
and I'm
space
running
on
to
a
the generator
magical
room to.
starfield,
I'm not
and
gonna
it too
make it.
appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And
Oh my
then
God,
perhaps
what are
the
these
strangest question of
spots?
them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
I can't believe I'm still going.
Is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Wait, has this
Now
room
the voice was
changed?
describing itself being
I just
considered
got
by
jump scared by
Stanley,
both of
who
them at
found
the
it
same time.
particularly
How does that
strange.
even work?
I'm dreaming about a voice.
Not so sure.
describing
Both of
me,
them just jump
thinking
scared
about
me.
how
I
it's
saw
describing
Freddy
my
and Bonnie,
thoughts,
bro.
he thought.
Hey,
And
welcome,
he thought it all
FX.
very
Well, it's because I
odd
got
and
3
wondered if
voices in
this
my head
voice
right now.
spoke
My
to
own
all.
voice, the narrator's voice, and my
The
chat's
truth was
voice.
that, of course, this was not a dream.
There's no
How
way.
could
This
it
is not a
be?
dream. This is not a dream.
Was
Okay.
Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his
Okay,
life.
I'm panicking, and this is
Now,
making me
hearing the voice
extremely
speak these words
nauseous.
was quite a shock to
If there's
Stanley.
anything I really hate,
After
I really
all,
hate going
he
around
knew
a
for
loop
certain, beyond
over
a
and
doubt,
over again.
that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice
It's
not
gotta
see
be a
him
dream.
float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
No,
This
there's-
voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
I am
that
in
this
control.
was a
Let's just
dream.
calm down. Maybe we just keep
So he
going.
closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Wake up.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
That's all you want.
I want my apartment and my
Ooh.
wife.
Abo.
You have a
my
wife?
No,
job.
no, I'm opening up my
All I want is my
hard
life
drive right now.
exactly
Oh,
the way
no,
it's
no, no,
always
no, no,
been.
no.
Wait,
My
what?
life is normal. I am normal.
Oh, that kind of hurt.
Everything will be fine. I
Alright.
am
Oh, so
okay.
it's like this.
I am okay. No! I am not back at the...
Stanley began screaming.
No!
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley.
So
I have
I'm
a
guessing
boss.
this
I have
is
an
the
office.
adapter?
I am real.
God.
Please, just someone tell
Don't
me
must
put
be
that
real.
in. So
I'm
I
I
real.
must be
give that
real.
to
I
me.
must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Who am I?
Went black.
Oh! Now what?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Mariella? Oh.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Did I unlock a
Rose
new
got
character?
dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this
Is that
particular
us?
day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
Alright,
Uh-huh.
so
Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
grab
And
the
in that
cord.
moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
Lady called an ambulance!
And what isn't. It was comforting to think this.
You love the narrator wanting to hire for your
Seeing this
game?
man made her feel
Well, everyone
better.
loves a British accent.
Then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day.
Alright, my game
The
is gonna
very
lag out for a
important
minute.
people whose impressions of her would affect her career,
Alright.
and by extension,
wait, I can
the
actually
rest of
just
her life. She
plug
had
that
no
into the
time
back
for
if you
this,
really think
so
about
it
it.
was
You know what, I
only
will
a
do that.
moment that she stood there, staring
Oh my
down
god,
at the
I don't know.
place.
This narrator is actually driving me crazy. You guys ever play that game, Getting Over It? It reminds me of that, for some reason. I'm slowly losing my mind here. Alright, that's another ending. Yet, it doesn't show me what
I mean,
Stanley
progress.
had never seen the office
and
this brightly
that
lit.
game do
Was it a
have
sign of something?
a similar
hoped it was. He
condescending
hoped very
narrator,
much
so I
that it
see what you
was.
mean.
Okay. This time, we're gonna... I think I've done all the paths I can when it comes to following the instructions, so... Let's do the opposite.
Bro.
Australian accent? Is that
I
right?
don't even have a terabyte.
When Stanley came to a set
Okay.
of two
This has
open
less-
doors, this
less
was not the correct
gigs,
way to the
bro.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Let's go to the
Perhaps he
right.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Employee lounge. Yes, I remember this.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. Okay, let's follow the instruction this time.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No. Let's do this. Not back on track, my ass. We're not doing that. Oh boy.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
Alright,
He wanted to wander about and get even
Nutmeg, I'll
further
talk to you
off
later.
track.
See
So
ya.
now, in order to get back, he needed to go,
Bye-bye.
Right or left?
From here, it's, left.
Okay, right. Fudge! No choice.
Oh, no.
Ah!
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Hey, God new, welcome. Yeah, Stanley Parable. I'm so confused.
No,
No!
not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
God, he lost the script.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes.
Okay, let's go.
I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
It's not gonna be this one, is it? It's gonna close on me? No? Okay. Is anyone in the truck? No. Alright. Well, help me achieve all the endings then. Hey, we're back in this room!
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No!
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
427 is right over there. We see it.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this
What?
time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
What? 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 Okay.
All of his
Wow.
co-workers were gone.
Okay.
What did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. This has got to be... it's just doing the same thing over and over again. Alright, we're not going to follow the instruction this time. I'm flabbergasted.
When Stanley...
Wait.
What?
Why is there...
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh.
Why is there
Everything should be...
extra doors?
Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or...
Annoy the narrator? That's what I'm planning to do.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
Okay.
I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay, so the point of this game is to find the story? Damn, now every path is open to us. Where do we go, though? I'm gonna go with the right here. Oh no, for some reason this reminds me a bit of the back room. Hello?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Funny
Do we
enough,
just-
I'm pretty
Do we need to
sure
restart the game again?
this game
Well, I find it unlikely
predates
that we'll ever
the
progress by starting over and
popularity
over
of
again,
back
but it's gotta be better
rooms.
than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Well, God, again!
All
was
of his
just
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
But I'm pretty sure the
Stanley decided to go
actual,
to
like,
meeting room.
the
Perhaps he
original
had simply missed a
Backrooms
memo.
image is older than this.
Okay. What? Okay. Is it gonna be multiple... No doors? What?
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we
go
go
back?
back the other direction and see
Oh
if we
god,
missed
this
anything?
game is mind effing me so hard. I don't know what is going on. You know what? This game, if the graphics wasn't so basic, instead turn the lights off and make it a little bit more like PT-esque, I would freak the F out. And the narrator is something someone I would definitely trust because he's actually giving me a sense of humor to relieve some of the tension. Yeah, he's also annoying me at the same time. Okay. Is there anyone here? Co-workers? No? Okay.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
The story. The story is the Fred we made all along.
No, wait. Never
No.
mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and
Whoa.
retrace our steps.
Oh my god. Okay. What is this? What is this? What is this? Okay, this is just warehouse. It's not blood, it's just black paint. Whoa.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
What is the
I
story?
can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
I think so.
Do you remember, Stanley?
No.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
I win!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Thank you. What do I get?
Oh, no.
Ending?
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put
This
in
is
any
the deluxe
actual work
version,
for that
yes.
win. Some people win fair and square.
I got it for like
and this
$6 or
was
$7
not one of
bucks.
those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
There we go again. Okay, let's restart again. Okay. 46
All right, I've got a
endings?
solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Okay.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Yeah, I'll do my best. Oh, we get to a new area now, huh? Okay, okay. Solitaire. Okay. I restarted for 100 times.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever
Nothing.
we end up be our destination,
over there.
even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that
Okay, I
existence.
guess I really can go off.
Okay.
Get
Now,
out
if
of the
my
get out of
experience
line.
your existence
Literally.
rests inside of your subjective
Oh my God,
experience
I
of
am-
this office. Is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential
I am
mental
looking my
subjective
mind here.
construct? Whoa,
I don't know
whoa,
what to
whoa.
think.
That got a bit weird.
It's
back
making me
there.
all panicky
Well, I'd
and
like to
squibbly and
apologize. Not sure where I was
just-
going with all that.
it's making me all
You know
freaking
what?
dizzy.
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh my god, this guy is just annoying. This is some... Okay, I get it. This is probably some kind of psychological torture, you know what I mean? Like a... What is it? Waterboarding before your freaking head. Oh my god. Oh. Son of a gun. At least there's no jump scare here. Yeah, just follow the lines, right? I wonder what's going through the developer's head when he made this. What the hell? Peer reviews? Huh? What? Oh.
Wait, cut the music.
Oh,
Go
thank
back
goodness.
and look at that fern.
Burn.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Okay.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Looks like a giant weed. Can we smoke it? Okay, got it memorized. I think. I don't know. What the F is
Wait,
this?
We're back at the office? No, No, no. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh my god. Huh? Huh? We're just going around in circles. Okay. Let's go here instead. No! This is where we started! Fudge! Okay, it's in this room. 425? No. What? How did... Okay, that's the room with the solitaire. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? How about I don't follow the line? I do not follow the line. I don't want to follow the line. I am not going to follow the line.
Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
We make our own story. Damn it. Okay, is there anything we can use around here?
Back.
No. Welcome back. Okay, let's see. Okay, we can only keep following the line again. Maybe there's something we're missed at the solitaire room. There is no game I heard of it.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted
God.
you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
God, we gotta follow this again. Okay, anything? Huh? I can actually shut this down this time?
You know what, Stanley?
Oh, yeah.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something
Yes, dude.
exciting. daring,
Open up one of the other
mysterious.
doors.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Sounds good to me, Stu. Oh my god.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just
Is it?
me and
Is it,
Stanley
Stu?
forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
For you
Go
to
on.
F off and leave me
Use your
alone. I can't
imagination.
stand your British
Whatever it might be,
accent
Stanley,
any longer.
I'm ready for it.
Okay, just get me to the true ending. Is there a true ending or there's just like as many?
No, not you again. Stanley,
again.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Alright, don't acknowledge it. The line is not here. It just happens to be the same direction that we are in. We are going. Okay. Jesus F Christ. Okay, lion is gone. Thank goodness. Ah, I've never been in here before.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How
Is it?
important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since that answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley.
Guys, I'm
our
not.
destiny
I'm not.
awaits.
This is probably the strangest game I've ever played. And if someone asks me whether I like this game or not, I don't know what to say. Because it's not a matter of do I like it or not. I don't even know if I'm enjoying it or not enjoying it. It's just weird. You know, it's like putting me in a position I've never been in before. I've never played a game anything like... I mean, I played anomaly-like games before, but this one is just weird. Strange. Okay. That count. You've been playing the confusion ending for 18 minutes. Oh my god, the confusion ending. What? Oh my god, it kept track of what I was doing. Deviate from end up in monitor room, restarts the game. Oh my god. After a long time, Stanley dies. 8th restart. What? Find the confusion ending schedule. Narrator restarts the game. 5th restart. Forgets the previous restart. Oh my. What?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
8 times.
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Find a
So
bookstore,
now,
get
according to
bored,
the
and
schedule,
leave.
I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing. Wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be.
Is
I
this
don't
supposed to be
want
like
the game
a
to keep
parody
restarting.
of
I don't
something?
want to forget what's going
Is
on.
this supposed to be
I don't want to be
satire of
trapped like
something?
this. I won't
So,
restart
I want
the
to
game.
hear
I
from
won't
some of you
do
guys
it.
who
I
are
won't
big fans
do
of
it.
this
I
game.
won't
I guess
do it.
God Noob is definitely one of them.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean
like this,
did we
you can't go
quit?
wrong with this
Did we break
game.
the
Which
cycle?
is that supposed to be
whatever it is that made this
metaphorical
schedule?
or?
How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Uh-oh.
So, okay.
Now I feel
I
bad
guess
about
now we just
Stu.
wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite
No.
sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
Okay.
We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Do we restart?
Well, in the meantime, if you do...
Oh Jesus! Oh my God! I bet there's an ending that if I wait till like, I don't know, 12 o'clock, then it'd be like, that's one of the endings. That's gotta be one of the endings. Alright, Stu, are you still with me or are you dead?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Ah,
missed
there
a
we go.
memo.
We see it. There it
No
is. This
matter how
computer is
hard
now
Stanley
fried.
looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Alright, let's see. Do we have any choices in this part? Oh, all the computers have glitched out. The end is never the end. Wise words indeed. New content? Okay.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Okay. Hello? Alright. This has gotta be inside the guy's head. There's no place. Even
Hello, and
Amazon
thank you for
isn't this
playing
messed
the
up.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Uh-huh.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a
That's what I have.
reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Nice.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable,
More.
delighting audiences the world over.
Ooh. Okay.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very
Well,
excited to see the thrilling
main
new
story is pretty
Ultra
short.
Deluxe content.
If you're talking about the main story, it's just me escaping this place. I've already kind of escaped, I guess. Okay.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
We're gonna fall down, aren't we? No?
Is it broken?
Yeah,
What's going
riveting
on here?
content right here, game.
Should we be moving somewhere or
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
All
there
right,
we go.
finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been
God even
more
saying main
ready.
story
Let's
is pretty
do
short.
it.
I gotta find out what the hell the main story even is. Hell, I gotta find out what the story even is. So at the end of this playthrough, I hope someone can
I have to
explain to
say,
me what the
initial
game is
impressions
about.
of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's
Yeah,
see
my
the
bar-
content.
my
Give
dog
me the
barks,
content,
yes.
Is
Stanley.
Minecraft for Windows, what?
Alright, the jump circle.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Okay. Easy enough. They added a jump button in this game. Wish I had known that. Yeah, do I win anything for doing this? Oh, I have a limit on jumps? Is that what you're saying? What? I can't jump anymore. Well, that was
Nutmeg.
interesting.
Nutmeg.
Is that it?
Nutmeg.
Surely that's not all
Yes.
new content. There has to be something else,
Did you see
right?
the new Those Nights at Fredbear's 2015 remake Halloween version?
Not yet, no.
Goodness.
After stream,
Elevator. Stanley,
you should go
I have
download
to
it.
say,
It's all
initial
like
impressions of this
Fredbear.
game
All I
are
can
not
say
positive.
to spoil it,
It's just
Fredbear is way
elevators and
faster than he was
jumping.
before.
Is this what passes
All
for
right.
exciting new
Sounds good.
content? If this is new content, then I could just
Just
read
be
you the
aware,
whole
don't let him
dictionary.
out, or
There's
else
20
it's
hours
actually
of new
over.
content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more.
Oh, there is
Very
more.
good. Yes, I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Okay. Is this one of those games that try to make me think a lot? Because it's not really working. Thank you for enjoying the new content? Is this a
That's
joke?
it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what
This is a game that
happens
trolls
when
me,
greedy
aren't it?
video
Huh?
game developers
I think I want my
with
money
no
back,
respect
huh?
for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level
Oh
of
my
craftsmanship
God.
that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement,
Did you get
please
trolled?
ignore." What quality assurance
Testing.
department signed off on this?
This
I'm
has got-
infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid.
Hey, Rooney,
it could
welcome.
never have lived up to such expectations.
Oh.
If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills.
Okay,
no
I'll give it
gimmicks.
one more
Just
chance.
you and me having a great time together like always.
Because I'm
What do you
almost...
say, friend?
I say yes, sure. Not like I have a choice. Okay, okay. Oh, never mind. There is something different. Hey, it's the office that we were in before. What?
Stanley, come over here. In
Shut
the
up, Stu.
vent. I want to
Shut
show you something.
Oh, it's not your dick. It's not a dick pic. Oh boy. What did you want to show me, Stu?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Oh,
Just
we went
our
from
little
modern
secret.
to medieval.
Take a look.
Wow, I've never seen something so contrasting. Medieval architecture mixed with modern day Xerox machine and office chairs. Amazing, amazing.
I call it
Is this supposed to be
the
Russia or
memory
something?
zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life.
This for
whenever
some
I
reason
want.
reminds me of Skyrim.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
The memory zone. Yo, you know what? These kind of houses creep me out because the way it's shaped in every movie or whatever shows I've watched, these kind of houses freak the F out of me because it reminds me of like a cult or something. No, I never played Skyrim. But it does. I know of Skyrim. I've seen some gameplay, but I never played it.
You see,
sweet
Stanley,
memories.
doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
Did it?
Oh,
Does it?
Waste.
Good times. Let's begin. I didn't even know I was finished with the original content, to be honest. Huh. Do I have Prime? No, I do not. Smile because it happened. A trip down memory lane. Daily Parable. $1 bill. Okay. I really don't know what this game is like. It's the lady who watched me die. Okay. Tough choices. Okay. Oh god, this is starting to look like an occult. Oh god.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives
these real?
and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them.
Nice.
And now, it's nothing.
Nothing.
It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Alright. I'm sorry to hear that. Ooh, let's go into the maintenance shaft. Memory zone. Maintenance. Can't go there. Okay. Person of the year. Is that Stanley? Okay. Oh yeah, that is definitely Stanley. And the girl who watched me die. Okay. What is this? Oh, the red door, blue door thing. Uh-huh. The car. Oh my god, someone's watching us on a Mac while we're looking at a PC. Okay. Okay. Your number is 29.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with.
Is this game trying to kiss his own ass?
9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone. To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved.
Oh, it's a good thing I only paid around $8 for this. $6 to $8 for this. It was on sale, guys. I don't understand this game. I play so many games, well, not as many as real regular streamers, but where I kind of know whether I like it or not. This is the first time where I played a game that I have no clue whether I enjoy this or not. I don't even know what to say. Is this a good game or not? Is this a bad game? I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't know. Of all the games you guys asked me to play, why did you all recommend me this one? Rated good, probably a good game. Well, Silent Hill F was rated very well, and when I played it, I give it a 4 out of 10 because the combat was atrocious. Serious room. So I never really trust the critics. Everyone has their own opinions, of course.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
Ah, down here.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall
Hey,
this
Banana.
part of the memory zone before. What's
Just
this? What's
trust?
down here?
I don't know. This game is peak. I don't even know if this is even is this even a game? It's because it's just me walking around hearing my British friend Stu here yapping. What?
What Noob said, it's a choose your own adventure type of deal.
That's true, but every time I choose something, I go all the way back, and this is more like a walking simulation of choosing a bunch of choosing a bunch of paths. Yet in the end, I feel like it doesn't really even matter. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what is the message this game is trying to, or this thing is trying to tell me. So I'm just.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam,
Steam?
the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Probably not very
Surely
good.
These reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Probably not. Not recommended. Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. The individual paths themselves are also not very fun, not offering much to do throughout each path, and requiring some rather tedious nonsense to get certain endings. I cannot recommend this game to anyone. Even as so bad it's good game, you'll most likely get bored, wind up bored by your third or fourth playthrough. Okay. What about the good review? Oh, this one doesn't say much.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating
Thank
than
you,
entertaining.
Bug Livia.
Funny? I'm not trying to be
Ah!
funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Huh? Is this is like a parody self humor kind of game-ish? It's definitely not scary. It has creepy moments, but okay, here's another one.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley?
Preachy.
I'm not preachy, am I?
Oh, you are more
You can
than
tell me
enough.
if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh,
Yes,
goodness.
you are.
This
You
is
are.
actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse.
Noodle
to begin
shaft.
with. You can't know how much
Noodle
fluff I
sh-
cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it. Well, I always thought it
This guy
would,
played 3
but
hours.
maybe it wasn't.
June 2016.
Yeah.
So these are actually
What an awful
real
memory
reviews.
to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Well, don't worry, Stu. I
feel
mean, no games is
Like a
perfect.
failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
God Noob is saying you went all the way back, but not everything reset. It's like Undertale. Well, I've heard there was like 7 endings, and now I'm questioning if there was only 7. Because someone said there's like 47 endings. I don't know if I'm gonna get all of that. Let's see what this one said. I get that it's supposed to be a parable of something, but listening to that patronizing voice droning in on and on isn't fun. You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanation of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening.
Sorry, Stu.
I wish there was a skip button. A skip
Kukina.
button. Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
Yes.
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Skippable cutscenes, I guess. Ah, we found
here
it.
It is. Go ahead and give it a shot. Oh, you're back, you see. You
Shut
were
up.
only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal
God.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I did.
But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of
Please.
self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That
Please
last
do.
one was, well, I want to say maybe 30,
The door's
45
gone.
minutes.
Shut.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness.
Oh my
I have
God.
someone to
It's
talk
been like
to
10
again.
years or something.
Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting
Alright.
here. Not a single person to speak
Oh, I'm
with.
sorry about that. Oh, he's mad. He's mad, isn't he?
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything
Thanks.
we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have
If
you
I could
ever sat down in one place and
teabag
not
the
moved
narrator,
for
I
one
would.
entire year? Let me describe it for you.
Mhm.
To begin with, there's
There's
only
only...
regret.
Whoopsie! You're gonna say anything? Stu? You're gonna jump scare me, aren't you? Okay, is that a fire alarm? My God, even a Alright. Oh my God, that is so annoying. I gotta skip it. Oh, it's his way of retaliation.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It was...
Alright, thanks, Stu. Are you done? I swear to God, are you done? Ah, good. Pure silence. You know what? I prefer this. I much prefer this. I guess I can't because I have nowhere else to go. This is actually pretty nice not hearing his voice. Alright, anything here? The clock does not work. The plan is dead. Oh, the only thing we can do is just keep pressing the button. Oh God.
end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Let's see how far you can keep this up.
Never the end, is 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 never the
Does he all
end,
say this
is
in
never the
one
end,
breath?
Is never the end, is never
Never the
is
end,
never
I never the end.
Is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Okay, it's a
is
loop.
never
Never
the
mind.
end,
Damn
is
it!
Never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Feels good. Alright. Anything else? Anything new here, Stu? What the heck? Dripping wet down there. Huh. Huh. I still can't jump, guys. My jump button does not work. I guess I used it all up. Never the end, never the end. Okay. Stu? You can come back now. I mean, I didn't want you to stop talking. I just want you to stop talking so much. Stu? 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 Stu! Oh. Wow, it has been like years then. Okay. Stu is gone, guys. I finally got rid of him. Never mind. He's... God! Okay. This is creepy. Stu, please, come back to me. Stu. Oh, please. You think adding that sound effect is gonna scare me? Because it's working. Oh! Finally! Do I keep pressing it? Do I get to keep pressing it? Probably not. I'm free! In the freaking desert? All life is gone, including Stu. No water, no life, no nothing. Arabian night! Oh. That was nice knowing you, Stu. This is where I have to either find something or actually restart. Oh. Can I keep going? How long can I keep going? What? Oh! Oh! Really? I guess I couldn't go that far anyway.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
The
Stanley
end
decided
is
to go
never
to
the
meeting
end.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So where are we? Anything new this time? The end is never the end. New content again? Except this time it's got neon lights on there. Okay, let's...
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Oh yeah, and then we get the roller coaster ride. What? Is it the same thing again? Yeah, we wait for a bit and it goes up, right?
I've been reflecting
Oh, we do
on
not
the
wait
Stanley
for a bit. We
parable
just go straight
and
up this
about how
time.
roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
Tell me
The
about
original
it.
Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
Right?
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Stanley Parable 2?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly
The end is
re-release
never
with a
the
few
end.
minor additions?
Again.
Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a
Or
fully
2-7.
fledged sequel, an entirely new experience built from the ground up.
Haste
Wide
the
of assuming
sequel.
Possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Really? Oh. Stock
Calling it the
photos.
Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra
I do agree with
Deluxe.
that.
What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right
At least
there.
this looks like a typical
It's
San
future-oriented.
Francisco
It screams
office.
progress and
You even got the
innovation
Max here.
and long-term franchising potential.
They're back. 2 doors. The two halves of one brain. Uh-huh. If you ever work in tech, this is like a typical tech office. I have friends who work in tech. It looks exactly like this. Okay.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look
2
at some of the
ears, 2
features I've been
nostrils,
developing for it.
2 arms, 2
I
legs.
figure that if I can loosely
2 dicks.
organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all
2
work itself out.
dos.
Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
New features. Uh-huh. Ah, nice. We get to go on the party bus. No? Premiere. Hello? Is anyone here, or what do I do here? Oh, this way. Alright, let's see. Ooh, now this looks awesome.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
See ya, Seabass. Ah. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Hear my name. Okay. Let's see if you actually can say my name.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
Okay.
So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button. Sorry, I should have
Jim?
clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience.
My name is Stanley.
Of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you... Jim. Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just
I am a little bit on Seabass's side. Like...
Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first.
Okay.
Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Imagine yourself driving to work as Jim.
This
playing
is
frisbee on the weekends as Jim. Staying up all night for a popcorn and horror movie sleepover as Jim. Developing a crippling substance addiction as Jim.
Okay.
Rediscovering yourself through fringe religious groups as Jim. And finally, dying a slow death at an old age, surrounded by members of your cult as Jim.
Right.
Do you feel it in your soul?
Yes.
Are you really, truly Jim right now?
Oh.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Okay.
Jim. Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Okay.
Jim. Ooh, it hits even harder the second time.
Stu's getting a
This
boner
was the
for
only
me
new
for
feature
being
in the Stanley
for me hitting the
Parable
button
2.
name.
It would still be worth
The name
money.
button.
Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Are you? Okay. This is... I don't know if I can call this a game. It's more of a cinematic thing, except... I don't know. There's really no gameplay, is there? Other than the WASD movement, go here and click that. Is that considered a game, though? Because there really isn't any challenge other than maybe just trying to figure out what to where to go.
I mean, I would still count that as a game. Like, there are plenty of, like, even just indie horror games that just have basic walking movement and interacting with things, and I would consider those games, you know?
Except those games, like, they tell an emotional or something, even a very simplistic story. It's great. This one, I'm not sure what kind of story it's trying to tell. It's like, is it self-parroting? Is it a dark humor story? What is it trying to do to tell me? So that's what I'm getting at.
but then again, you don't really like. I wouldn't really categorize whether something is a game based off if it has a story. You know.
All right, because if I pick something, because you're talking about like there are games that let me with dialogue choices or whatever, and decides on what ending you get. There needs to be some sort of consequences, and when it comes to deciding, this game needs to give me some sort of clues on, hey, you got this ending because you chose this answer, and this which led to this choice, and that led to that choice. This one is more just, you chose this door, and then you get this ending. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it. And all this time, you actually just get bombarded by Stu here with his with his British accent and British humor. So again, I don't know if this is. I don't know what to think of this game. I don't hate it. But then again, if I pay more than $10, I would be kind of pissed off. I'd be like, I don't understand what I just bought. $8, okay, it's an experience. This is a very unique game because it's one of those games I'm not exactly sure if I like or don't like. I'm just very confused by it. So, all right. If you guys enjoy this game, please let me know. Am I doing anything wrong, or am I misunderstanding something?
That would actually save me the work of finishing.
I mean, at least in my opinion, it's just meant to be a funny, like, choose your own adventure. You know, like, that's the point, at least to me. There's no big, complex story.
If there is no story, at least let me know what the theme is. What is it trying to tell me? What is it trying to say? Like, what is the message here? Okay. Screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I don't know. And this DLC seems to, or this one is definitely something that you should only play after you beat the original game, which I clearly have not done. Am I right? I have not even gotten the original ending, or what the proper ending is. I think I got maybe 4 endings in the original, and I jumped to the new content. If that's the case, then I shouldn't be in this place. It should be after I finish the original game, because this one is just telling me about the sequel is going to be great. The deluxe edition is not worth it. Kind of like a self-deprecating humor. Get well someday. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece. I'll take this one.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get well someday it is.
Jeez. This game is more like almost like a trolling kind of game, isn't there? Okay.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No.
Yeah, I should have gone with my answer.
I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Okay. You can kind of take this. I guess the only game that I can kind of compare this to would be like Liminal Space, Pools. Except this one is more, you're not exactly alone. You're getting I thought it was what this game is all about, but you got Stu here rambling on with a bunch of nonsensical things, I should say. Where Liminal Space is like creepy, silent, and you walk around. And sometimes you go into the correct direction, sometimes you do not. And that's where you get stuck and you feel frustrated and confused. This one is like a very long, humorous joke of a presentation. If I'm right, if I'm wrong.
I actually think that's
Common
pretty
complaint of the
good.
Stanley Parable was
like,
that it was confusing
perspective,
and
because
paradoxical. That it
Because
engendered a
Pools
chaotic
is
sense of
purely
reckless
just
despair
a
in
walking
those who played it.
simulator.
Well,
Yeah.
In this
I'm
The
happy
Walking,
to say that after
like
much
with Pools, it's
consideration,
mostly
I engineered a
atmosphere.
clever solution
Well,
to
actually,
this
it's completely
fundamental problem with the
atmosphere.
game. It's
But
the
here
Stanley
it's
Parable,
more
Reassurance
comedy
of Bucket.
focused and
You see, Stanley,
a little bit
anytime you're holding
atmospheric.
the bucket,
You know,
a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true.
Welcome.
As
Can
long as you
these
hold on to
spawn?
the bucket, the many
It's my first time playing this
disorienting
game, and
contradictions of
I'm
the
not
Stanley
exactly sure what to
Parable
think
will
of it.
feel
Because
perfectly normal
the
to
thing
everyone.
with Pools is that, or liminal space kind of
You may
games,
even
you
come to
feel
long for the
isolated. There's
gentle
no
embrace
voice.
of jarring
It's just pure
cognitive
silence. Sometimes you get a
dissonance while the
monster
bucket is
chasing
in
you.
your
It's
arms. And to be honest,
atmospheric horror,
it's a
right?
much
I
more
get the point. There's no
convenient
story
solution
either.
for me
Doesn't really
than
make much
actually
sense. But the
redesigning
point
the
is to
game
make
to
the
be
player
less
comfortable,
uncomfortable.
confused,
Can you imagine what a
and
pain in the ass
uneasy.
that would be?
Okay.
Yes, the
Here,
bucket is the perfect solution.
this seems to be
Come on,
humor,
give it a
but
try.
I'm not so sure if humor works in this way, because it seems to be like one very long joke. And you know what about joke is that jokes aren't very good when it's like dragged on. And now I'm like, I don't even remember what the joke is supposed to be or anything. You know. That's okay. Thanks, Stu.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends
Reassurance
you an air
bucket.
of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Jeez, thanks,
The
Stu.
benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
There's no objective because there's like, does it add to the humor being in this place, in this place that is all alone? It's not open world, but it's like pretty open amount of space. You have you have to travel a little bit, and so this is why I'm just confused on what I'm eating, you know? It's like if you put ketchup on I don't know, say some of my favorite, on dumplings, I'll be like, what the heck are you doing? Like, what is that? It doesn't make any sense to me. Kind of like Italians would be pissed off if you put ketchup on pizza, right? It's like, doesn't make any sense to them. That's stupid. Here, I wouldn't say it's stupid, it's just, I'm extremely
Does anyone give out awards for
confused.
most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Alright, we did the gym button. We did the screenshots. We did the bucket. Now we need to go up. And all new office 999. Red is the new orange. The updated ray tracing traced more of the same, but in a good way. Sequel to the new features, new content, new ideas. Obviously, this is more of a humor thing. Ah, okay, this is where we go next. Okay. Okay, let's go to the infinite hold. Why are we still holding on to this bucket? Hello? Anyone here? Okay. Infinite hole. Uh-huh. Right.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game.
Oh,
This
really?
is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's
But
right.
Portal has done that
Infinite
already.
falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Well, let's see it then. Where does this lead? So there's nothing up top.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions. If I may
No! Just keep
Now
falling.
then,
Just keep
since
falling.
you've gotten to
Just
see
keep
the
falling.
infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Let's just keep following.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
Let's see if it's really
Maybe do it
bottomless.
on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
I mean, technically, this
Okay,
animation
Stanley,
is
I
just...
don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite
Oh, did you
nature
now?
of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is.
This is like going
it
down a tunnel,
infinite?
isn't it?
Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
I see.
Look, things got a little heated there.
I think I
we
get
both
a
said
bit
some
more of
things
this
we
game
didn't
now.
mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up
That
here
is a
when
long
you're ready.
fall. What was I gonna say? I think I after this little interaction, I guess I get the game just a tad more. It's more of a social interaction of a game. It's more like it's not a horror game. It's a social interaction with a pre-recorded script, and you're supposed to bounce back and forth between the narrator, who is I'm gonna call him Stu, and that's it. So there really isn't exactly a point. There's no plot. There's no nothing. It's just, hey, here's the door to the left. You want to go there? Stu tells you to go left. No, I'm not going to go there. He gets pissy at you. Back and forth we go. He basically makes commentary of your gameplay. I think that's the point of this game. And I don't know if that's everyone's cup of tea.
Great. Now,
All right, there we
I'm
go.
very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Well, I'll get through this exhibit. Don't worry. So it's kind of like the opposite, where I'm a streamer. As I'm playing the game, I am commentating on the action and the setting and the atmosphere, the story, or whatever. This one is the opposite, where I am playing the game and the computer or the script is commentating on my action, depending on what I do. But it's all very scripted because, well, everything you do is already pre-recorded. Let's see what's next. Get it here. Free new plus easy achievement. It just works. What is it? What are you, Todd Howard? Oh, get yours now. Pull the lever. Receive your new achievement. No more steps. Okay, sounds good.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Alright.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this
God
feature.
damn it, I'm
Gamers,
pissed.
We hear you.
Way to cock
and I
tease me,
promise it
Stu.
will happen.
I wanted this achievement. Ugh. What am I supposed to do with the bucket? Am I supposed to just keep holding on to it? Alright.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
So that's us, apparently. That's Stanley. Okay. Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them? Ooh, now this looks interesting.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable.
Wow, that is creepy. I gotta admit, that's the creepiest. This is the creepiest thing I've seen in this game so far. Okay. Collect them all. Can you find them all? Well, that's only one.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Okay. Epilogue. So this is pretty much the deluxe edition, right? Which is just adding a bunch of random ass stuff. Okay. Okay, there's the jump button again. We don't need to do that because we've done it already. Exit. Okay. So, we've been to the hole. We've been back there. That's new. Alright. I guess this is it.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yes. Is that Ronaldo? Alright.
So, Stanley,
What do
what
we
do you
have
think?
here?
Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul.
I'd
It's
say that
going
it's
to
more
work.
interesting than
There's
the
definitely
OG
a
version
good
because
game in
there's
there
more to
somewhere.
see.
Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready? Here
Yep.
it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Ta-da! Goes to the hole.
Well,
A
I mean,
lever,
there's potential
jump
here,
circle,
right? It's sort
bucket,
of okay. Never
collectible.
mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
Yeah, and then there's the button.
Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Ta-da! What?
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I
At least
do
you're
very much
self-aware.
enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would
I can
need
see
the
why this game
structure
has
and the
no
gameplay
sequel,
of the
though. It
original.
would be very hard.
Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well,
Expand
insert
it.
a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course.
Uh-huh.
With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable
2.
Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Whoa. Huh? Huh? Now this is creepy. Okay. Are we actually gonna play this?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company.
Okay, I've seen this. No! We are literally just back here. Oh, except we got the
All of his
balloons.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We got the bucket.
Stanley
But we
picked
can't
up
take the bucket this time. Whatever war, I do not know. Where does it say new content? Oh, the new content thing is gone.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Alright, I'm just gonna do this.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
There's only one area that or one way that I've not been to. I remember jumping off the lift. But this time we're just gonna ride the lift.
It was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
We're not doing that.
No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift. Good,
there we go.
Said the bucket.
Will I
now
actually
ride the
die
lift
if I
all the
fall?
way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Okay, we're gonna ride it to the top. Last time I went here. Yep.
It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did.
There's the collectible right there. Ah, but we can't get it. Ah, we can't get it. Ah, damn it, we can't get it. There's a collectible right there.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Yeah, let's listen to the bucket. Okay, dark room. Doesn't look very safe. Crap.
Now pick up the phone, said the bucket. Pick up the phone and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
As you wish, Mr. Bucket.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Okay. Hey, this is a nice apartment. Not too bad. Kitchen's a little small for me, but it's fine. Where's my bucket? There's the bucket. Oh, bucket! Honey, I'm home! That's why to take me to work with you. I guess this is like the end. Yes. Why to take you to work?
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Good to see you, Bucket. Take you back home, as you wish.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional
having a good
like
day,
this,
having a good
obsessing
dinner.
over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know
Bucket.
if he'll listen to me.
Good, Bucket. And to go back to work. Is this supposed to spell out something?
Well, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me?
Nope.
Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location.
That's good enough.
It doesn't do anything else.
Don't listen to them. Press J. Okay?
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted
now
and
it's the
listened
bucket.
to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Ignore anyone in your life except me. Yes, master.
It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Alright, you believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press I to go back home. Yes, I do. You are real to
Yes,
me.
I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier,
Yep.
more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
H, release same day with me over and over again.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket.
Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just
Why
a
do you
regular
care so
bucket?
much, Stu? Hard to go home. Yep.
Oh no. I'm having feelings. A bucket.
Oh my god, we're getting on in
What's
bed.
going
We're
on?
getting in
Why
bed
do
with
I
a
want
bucket.
to use the bucket? Hear
Okay,
what
this is the
bucket has to
funniest part.
say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes, the bucket could tell me
We're
what
gonna
to
have
do
a whole
in this
bunch of
troublesome
buckets
situation. Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to
No.
me. Give me the bucket, Stanley.
No,
I
no,
need it. Give
no.
it to me now.
Close
Give
your
it
eyes.
or
Close your
I'll-
eyes. Close your eyes. Go back to work, Stanley. Okay. Oh my god, it's just gonna restart over. Okay. That's definitely more than 7 endings I've got. And they're all interesting. Oh, and the menu. Okay, yeah. Oh. I wonder if I keep watching this, there's an end to this game. This area really reminds me of subliminal space. Yeah, really does. Well, does it just keep going? Probably. Oh, there's a door. Let's see if we can get through that door. No, we turn right. No, we keep going. Okay, never mind. It just keeps going and going and going. Alright. I gotta see the reviews for this game. Or rather, I need to learn the meaning of this game. Stanley Parable. Okay. Give me the plot of this game. An omnipotent narrator tries to tell a story about Stanley, a silent office worker who one day discovers that everyone but him has disappeared from the office building. Got it. Because I have no idea what it is about. And so these are the minds that made this weird ass game. I mean, they fit the bill. Okay. I'm gonna read this, so if you don't want to hear it, I need to understand this game because I'm intrigued by the plot, if you can even call it that, or the message. I just don't understand how it relates to the gameplay. Anyways, player has a first-person perspective. It can travel and interact with certain elements of the environment, such as pressing buttons or opening doors, but has no combat or other action-based controls. The narrator presents the story to the player. He explains that the protagonist Stanley is employee 427 in an office. Stanley is tasked to monitor data coming from a computer screen and press buttons appropriately without question. One day, screen monitoring data goes blank, which has never happened before. Stanley, unclear what to do, begins to explore the building and discovers that the workplace is completely abandoned. Okay, at this stage, story splits off into numerous possibilities based on the player's choices. When the player comes to an area where their choice is possible, the player can either opt to follow the narrator's direction or perform the opposite action. The initial decision is set of 2 doors. Okay, narrator notes that Stanley traveled through the leftmost door, but this has yet to occur. Narrator takes the player's choice into account, reacting with new narration or attempts to return the player back to the target path if he is contradicted. For example, if players were to follow narrator's direction and pass through the leftmost door, the story of the missing employees proceeds. Alternatively, players can choose the rightmost door, causing the narrator to adjust his story. In this case, he will urge the player to return to the proper path, although the player can continuously disobey the narrator, resulting in other adjustments to the story. In some instances, the narrator breaks the fourth wall when reacting to the player's decisions. There were 6 endings. Okay, it would take about an hour for the player to experience all of them. 2013 remake added more than 10 endings, altered some pre-existing endings, and the perspective routes. Okay. And then Deluxe expands on the endings further, including further routes, new environments, additional endings. Players can select all this other stuff. Okay, what is the plot then? Explained. Okay, story explained. The message is an experimental meditation on the nature of choice, freedom, and narrative within video games. So basically, it's a social experiment. Okay. The game explores themes of player agency, authorial control, and the illusion of choice by contrasting the player's ability to deviate from the narrator's story with the predetermined outcomes of their actions. It encourages critical engagement with the video game design and the relationship between the player and the game itself. Is that right, Seabass? Okay. Let's see. Endings. Blank. Okay. Left door ending. Stanley destroys the mind control facility, disabling the controls, then steps out of the building into green field. I got that one. With the bucket, he becomes trapped as Felicity does not want the bucket to leave. Okay, so the bucket adds to the ending. Okay. I don't know what that is. Roomby? I don't know what that is. Right door ending. Confusion ending. Powerful ending. With the bucket. Okay. He is control of the story and no one can stop from doing so. Narrator sarcastically calls Stans powerful. I think I got that one. Drop from the bottom of the warehouse. Yeah, I got that one. No bucket ending. Okay. Howard ending. So basically this one is just stay in the office. Sounds good, Seabass. Okay. Again, the epilogue. Okay, the story picks up where it left at the skip button ending. That is the infinite desert. The player explores the ruins of the memory zone, a parallel Sandbook 2 content. After reaching the underground office, the player meets the setting person who suggests to keep making the Stanley Parable games regardless of what the audience thinks about them, with no effort and no new content. Agreeing to go with this plan allows the player to get the test achievement trophy, ignore achievement, exactly as the settings person promised. Let's see. Did I beat it? I mean, God knew I would love to discuss this game with you. I've got like at least a handful of endings. With the bucket, whatever. I guess the last endings that I got was the bucket and I live for happily ever after. That was the ending. So it turns out this is not really a plot. There's really no story. It's more of a social experiment. And I thought, I was like, is this... And my prediction a couple minutes ago was like, is this a game where I'm supposed to like socialize with the NPC even though they're predetermined? So I don't know how I feel about this game. Did I like it? I can't say I did. But do I dislike it? No, I don't. It's just a very mixed feeling of emotions. Because it's like it's like a being part of someone's experiment, you know. Is it supposed to tell me that I've never had a choice at the beginning, and I didn't? Again, it was just an experimentation. None of the endings really concluded with me saying this is the right ending, or this is the best ending, or you made the right choices. It was just, here, you go here, you get A. You go over there, you get B. Was it worth the experiment? I mean, $8, I can't argue with it. I can't, say that anything under $10 is probably worth the money as long as the game isn't broken and like just pisses me off. This game did not piss me off. It didn't like bore me. Although I was yawning at it a little bit. I was like, is this going somewhere? I think this game is a very unique experiment pun intended. And I just don't really know how I feel about it. For the first time, I'm actually flabbergasted and a little bit like I don't have any words to describe this little experiment. It, it was more of a social experiment using the most basic game mechanic. I guess no wonder there's no other games like it, because I don't think I would want to go through this again. There is no game if you like this. Well, if I didn't really like this, it was more of a okay, what of it? I didn't think too much of it. So, I'm not disappointed. I just think this is one of those games that wasn't really for me, because I felt a little bit naked, because like, oh, this game is trying to study me, and I felt a little bit weird afterwards. But I didn't. It's not like I gave the game any sort of satisfaction by saying, "Oh, I didn't have any emotional attachment to Stu or any of the world, So that's that. If it's still under 3 hours, you can refund it. I mean, it's not a bad game to the point where I'm gonna refund it. I only refund games that I don't like. This one, because it's an indie game, I'm willing to give it a benefit of the doubt. I was like, hey, okay, no problem. You got $8 out of me. It was an interesting experience. One that I don't think I want to go through again, and that's it. So, good job on that. The game worked fine. There was no crashes, no weird glitches and all. I was just, it's just, I guess it's just using the liminal space experiment, which is going through the same area over and over again, but not in a horror way, but in a comedic social experiment kind of way, which I don't know if that works for me. So, anyways, I still have other games to play. I got Faith, which I could play this on Monday. I heard a lot of good things about this game. This one was for sale for like $3. But it's like a 16-bit horror. But I do know some people say it's a very scary game, even though it's 16-bit. I don't think I'll get traumatized. I'll probably get disturbed by it, though.
Is this a Faith the Unholy Trinity?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. That's a really good game in my opinion. I like it.
All right, and then the next one is Hades. Because Hades 2 came out. A couple people in my Game of the Year shorts say, "Why didn't you include Hades 2?" I was like, I never even heard of Hades, so how could I include it? But this game, along with its sequel, got unbelievable reviews. So I'll consider it. I'm a little bit nervous because I heard it's a pretty hard game. It's one of those where if you die, you start the entire game over. And that's something that I'm not exactly sure I would get into. However, it was on sale for $6, so I was like, well, even if it's not for me, $6 for an indie game, okay, and has overwhelmingly positive reviews, I can't say I would get ripped off. So those are the two games I would be considering playing. On Monday, so I would say Monday, I'll go with Faith, and then after I finish Faith, I'll go back to Hades. And then there are other games as well. I still haven't finished Amnesia. I still haven't even started Soma. Those are some very big classic horror games that I know people have asked me. So, god damn it, I want to go back to Yakuza where I can play as Kiryu so that I don't have to feel so powerless. Instead, we're going back to horror. But it's
back
fine.
To the old days.
True. I want to get Dead Space, but it keeps hovering around 12 or 13 or $15. But if it's under $10, $9.99, I definitely get it. I'm just still waiting for like it keeps going on sale for like 80% off. But me being me is just like, come on, you gotta give me that extra 5%, and I'll buy it. So, and that's just me. Anyways, well, I know that wasn't the most. I didn't have too much commentary, simply because you gotta understand, Stu was talking over me all the time, so it didn't really need it. And plus, Fire was in my chat, was asking me about Five Nights at Freddy's as well, Fredbear's. But overall, yeah, I had fun during the stream. Hope you guys had fun. Tomorrow, Sunday, I'll be off, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Okay, you guys have a good weekend. Bye.
Peace out.